trying to see if this engine any good or not. How much y'all charge for oil changes, filters?
Too much.
Too much.
Save you some money. Go with Brookshire to Beeline.
Okay.
For a couple $100.
Couple $100 at Beeline?
$250.
Oh, okay.
I'm between 3 and 4 because I don't buy oil in bulk. Oil's more expensive. My filters, I don't know what they pay for filters. I know I get a good deal on my Fleet Guard filters, but you know, still they can do it for about $250. So I send everybody over there.
Okay.
It takes us about an hour to do it. I charge an hour's labor, which is $120, and then all my fluids, whatever I use, is tacked in there. You know, filters and fluids. But you just want an oil change, go over there.
What's the name of the place again?
Beeline.
Beeline. Right.
You know where? You know how to get there from here? Go down in here to Farm Market Road and goes over through Simonton.
Okay.
And it comes out at I-10. Take a right and they're down there a little past KW.
I know.
The KW dealer's right there, and they're about 200 yards further down.
I pick up sand going that way, so I'm familiar with
over
that
there from the sand pit down there on the Brazos?
Yeah, I pick up sand going that way.
Yeah, well, Beeline's right there on the freeway.
All right, cool.
And they're great for oil changes.
All right.
But that's all they do.
That's all they do?
That's all they do. They won't tell you when something's wrong or something's fucked up. You want to check out, you know,
what about so I want to replace my batteries.
Yeah.
Put all 3 new batteries in here, a new starter, and get my shocks changed.
Why do you want to do that if you don't need it?
Because I don't want to be out on the road and the starter go out. And now I got to get a tow truck and a starter. I'd rather have it all fixed.
No, you just call me and I'll come put one on for you.
Are you sure? I won't take your word for it.
My service truck right there. I got another one out here in front. The tan one at the end. That's my other service truck. Okay. I go all over the place.
But this the area I'm gonna be working in.
Usually, you'll hear your starter start going bad. If it starts dragging and not wanting to turn like it's supposed to.
Well, yesterday it did. I had cut it off, and I got back in it to cut it back on. It didn't want to cut on.
Okay.
Then I went over and cut it back on. I was like, you know what? Let's go ahead and get the starter changed on it.
You may be having an issue. It may not be the starter. It may be bad connection on the batteries.
Yeah, and I only got 2 batteries hooked up. There's another slot for another battery.
Yeah, it usually has 3.
Yeah. But I don't see the connectors to where it'll go to a 3rd battery. So I'm like, what do I need for that?
A jumper. Set of jumpers.
Okay.
Little short 6-inch jumper.
Okay.
They go from positive to positive.
All right.
And that just puts your 3rd battery in.
Yeah.
And it ties everything together. All right. 2005.
It say 2005. It say 2001 on my registration.
That's all right.
Paperwork.
They changed out your damn computer.
Oh, okay.
That's why it says 2005. This thing does not lie. All right, you've got an action engine combustion air temperature voltage low. Okay, you got to. That's a sensor going, an air sensor going bad. It's not going to give you any issue.
Okay.
Combustion air humidity. That's your air intake sensor. It gives you the barometric pressure, how much humidity you got. It helps to adjust your fuel rate for what you've got coming in.
Okay.
It makes it burn cleaner. Engine position sensor. Inactive. It's happened 9 times. Okay. Have you had anything with on your foot feeder where it's not working right, or it cuts in or out?
No,
Doing good.
I mean, I just had it for
it's inactive. I don't know how long it's been on here.
Yeah.
It could have been on here for years.
Yeah.
Usually when we go in and fix something that's got an issue, we clear these where it won't be even an inactive. That way it's got a good clear memory. That way you know what to look for.
Okay.
Power reset without key switch failure. Flash code. That's probably when somebody took the batteries off one time. Battery cable.
Okay.
No power. Engine coolant level warning. It happened 5 times, don't know when. It's inactive. So
Yeah, I've been watching my water. Everything's been good. I haven't been overheating or anything. So.
well, even with if it's low, it won't overheat. So much damn water in there, but it wants to be at a certain level, which is above that sensor.
Okay.
You'll see where the sensor is on your tank. I don't know what tank this has.
I know I want to flush all that out too. I'm gonna get all my water out of there, oil and brand new everything. Water's right here, but you can't see it. It's black. You gotta. That's the drainage. That's what the guy told me. That's the drainage. The actual water is in here, and it's about to right there.
It's supposed to have a sensor on it. Yep, right here. On the back side of your tank right here, there's a sensor right here.
Okay.
It's about right here.
All right.
Yeah, those filters look like they're brand new.
Yeah, but the truck been sitting for so long. I don't, like I say, when I got this truck, it was all covered in sand and inside sand, and it just been sitting. They were put on there back in April. And the oil looks good, so I'm like, but might as well go ahead and get it changed out anyway.
That oil ain't got no time on it hardly at all.
No? How would I judge it though?
Good.
That's what I'm saying. Damn. So
That's
basically all I
oil's
need
good. And those filters, as clean as they are, get you 5,000 miles on it.
give me 5,000 miles. So
Yeah.
basically I just need to do some basic cosmetic work.
Yeah.
Just-
You've got, your engine's running good. I don't hear anything going bad on it.
Okay.
It's a common rail system. Each injector has a plunger right here. Great, good, really good engine.
Okay.
These old Mack engines, older Mack engines are a lot better than the new shit.
That's what they were saying. They were saying like 2003 and up was when they started putting having the issues.
EGR systems, all that
Yeah.
shit. You did good buying this one. And like I said, I don't see any issues on your on the readout. I wouldn't worry about it. I wouldn't change my oil for at least 5,000 miles. That oil probably ain't got 500 miles on it. It looks almost like it just came out of the bottle. They probably changed oil and it parked it.
All right. Well, shit. Let me get an estimate on the things I would like to fix then, because I can do my windshield wipers myself.
Oh, yeah.
I need mud flaps. I can do that myself.
A starter change out is about 2 hours.
Okay.
$240. Plus the starter.
Plus the starter. And I wanted to, should I change my shocks? I know I need some rear brakes.
Shocks are good.
Shocks are
When
good?
the shocks go bad, these will start getting ripples in them.
Okay, because that's what I was saying. It was like, if you don't change your shocks, it'll mess up your tires.
It will.
Okay.
I don't know how bad they are, how long they've been on.
Okay.
That's something you can do. You get a little extra money, you want to do it, just change them out.
Okay.
Oh. Damn, that's a lot of damn chop.
I don't know if it was just because it was wet yesterday. You know, I tried to stop and I went and slid. I was like, oh man, is it my brakes?
You got plenty of brake shoes.
I'm good. That's what I thought. But I was like, man, why did I
When that gets down to a 1/4 inch, it's time to change them.
Okay.
It's best if you change them at 3/8, because some DOT says 50%, some say a 1/4 inch.
Okay.
And always watch your bottom shoe first.
What you mean? Oh, this one down here?
Yeah, the bottom one,
Okay.
because it will wear more than the top one will.
So I just need to be...
Especially if you've got the brake cams that need to be changed.
Okay.
If your brake cam is bad, it will wear the bottom shoe out real quick.
Okay. Oh, and my fuel isn't reading. I don't know how. I got gas diesel in there. Damn, I got a full tank, but it's not reading. It's saying I got a 1/4 tank of gas.
That needs to be changed.
How do you think do I need that?
You know, you don't have a back license plate, so probably not. I don't know. The only one you gotta have is that white light shining backwards.
Yeah.
When you put it in reverse. You hauling rock?
I haven't hauled anything in this yet.
Okay.
I haven't, like, I just got this truck a week ago, so.
Okay, number one, get rid of that headache rack. That's a lot of weight.
Okay.
Every pound you can get rid of when you're hauling sand and gravel, get rid of it. If you're not using it, that tank over there is full of hydraulic oil, get rid of it.
But that's the thing,
Oh, no,
I'm either...
Hey, you got to have that, that's right.
Yeah, it's either gonna be pulling frac sand or it's gonna be doing this, some end dump. So.
Okay, so you got you're pulling a tanker?
Yeah, no, it'll be an end dump. But for the, no, it won't be the pneumatic tanker, it'll be sandboxes.
Okay.
So I won't need this headache rack for the sandboxes.
Lose that, that's a lot of weight right there. Hell, you get paid by the ton.
Yeah.
And every 150, 200 pounds on every load that you haul, 5 loads a day, that can add up to an extra ton pay, pretty fast.
All right.
Oh, that front bumper, there's a bunch of weight there too.
Yeah, but it's a lot of gear on that road.
It's solid as shit on that front end.
I want to keep that.
I would get rid of that to help you with your payload.
Okay.
You get a few extra pounds that way. All in all, you're in pretty good shape. The frame's in good shape. Grease your fifth wheel.
Okay.
Are you putting a plastic plate on it, or are you gonna run grease?
I'm gonna run grease. I mean, that's all I've been doing. Other trucks.
Well, you need to lock. I think you should lock your fifth wheel down to where it doesn't have any movement to it.
Okay.
Because otherwise, when you're end dump, is it a solid frame end dump, or is it just a plate that comes down here and sits on here and everything scissors up?
Yeah, it's the how you just said it. It just scissors up. Yeah, it's a plate that sits down on it.
Yeah, you need to lock that. Get somebody to build you a lock, put across here to where lock this thing down level.
Okay. And that's exactly how it sits too.
Yeah,
so
just like
so
that.
it locks like that?
Otherwise, this motherfucker will do this.
Okay. So I think the company we work for, they probably do that for me.
Yeah, talk to them and see if they'll do it for you.
Yeah, they might do that for me.
If they'll do it free for you,
That's
do it.
if I stay.
Otherwise, you have to come over here and pay me to do it.
Yeah, I don't mind like trying to get this thing up and running.
And if that can get expensive. But yeah, you're in pretty good shape.
Okay, so
I don't see
basically
a whole lot of issues with it.
bug flap, lights.
Again.